Hello, 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 and welcome back to Confident English Podcast. This is the place where you learn English easily, step by step, with absolutely no stress. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Alex. Hi, Sophie. So good to be here with you today. I am really excited about this one.
Me too, Alex. Today's topic is so practical. Every single person needs this, so stay with us. This episode could really help you in real life. So, Alex, how are you today? You look a little tired.
Well, I have a headache today, Sophie. A big one.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you take something for it?
I went to the pharmacy this morning, but, Sophie, I had no idea what to say. I just stood there looking at everything, totally lost.
Oh, I know that feeling. The pharmacy can be confusing in another language.
Exactly. There were so many words. Tablet, dosage, prescription. I just pointed at my head and said, pain, help.
Oh, Alex, that is so relatable. But after today, no more pointing.
Yes, I am ready to speak like a pro. Let's do this.
So, today, we are talking about English at the pharmacy, how to buy medicine, how to read a prescription, and how to talk to the pharmacist. It is a very important topic because everyone gets sick sometimes.
Yes, and when you're sick, you need the right words fast. This is so useful for our friends who are learning English.
Absolutely. So, let's start right away. Are you ready, Alex?
I am so ready, and my headache is already getting better just from thinking about this lesson.
Oh, well, that is the power of English.
So, Sophie, this morning at the pharmacy, I wanted to say, I have a headache, but I wasn't sure if that was correct.
Alex, that is completely correct. I have a headache. That is perfect. You can also say, I have a stomach ache, I have a sore throat, I have a fever.
Oh, so the pattern is I have a plus the problem.
Exactly. Very simple, very natural. And here's what you say next. I need something for my headache.
I need something for my headache. Oh, that is so easy.
Or you can ask a question. Do you have anything for a headache? Both are correct. Both are very natural.
Do you have anything for a headache? So I can use that for a cold, too. Do you have anything for a cold?
Perfect. Yes, exactly like that. Now, the pharmacist gives you the medicine, and they say something very important.
What do they say?
They say, take one tablet twice a day. So, tablet means the small pill, and twice a day means 2 times every day.
Oh, so once a day means one time. Twice a day means 2 times. What about 3 times?
3 times a day, exactly. And you can always ask, how often should I take it? That means how many times per day.
How often should I take it? Great question. And what about food?
Good thinking. Sometimes the pharmacist says, take it on an empty stomach. That means before eating, when you have no food inside.
Oh, on an empty stomach. So not after a big plate of pasta.
No pasta, Alex. Not before this medicine. Now here is a very important phrase. Side effects.
Side effects? What does that mean?
Side effects are the small problems that the medicine can cause. For example, this medicine may cause drowsiness. Drowsiness means you feel very sleepy.
Oh, so side effects are like surprises from the medicine, not always good surprises.
Exactly. Not always good. Now, another very useful phrase. Is this available over the counter?
Is this available over the counter? What does that mean?
Over the counter means you can buy the medicine without a doctor's paper. No prescription needed.
Ah, so I can ask, do I need a prescription for this? And if they say no, it is over the counter.
Brilliant, Alex. Exactly right. And here is a very important safety phrase. I'm allergic to penicillin or I'm allergic to aspirin. Always tell the pharmacist your allergies.
I'm allergic to. Yes, that is so important. I did not know that phrase before.
And one more. Can I take this with other medicine? This is very useful if you are already taking pills.
Can I take this with other medicine? Perfect. So now I have so many useful phrases.
You do. And here's the interesting part. Now that we know all these phrases, let's try using them. I have a fun situation for us. Okay, everyone, we are going to do a role play. I will be the pharmacist. Alex, you are the customer. You're sick and you need help. Ready?
Ready. Hello, I have a sore throat and a little fever.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How long have you had these symptoms?
About 2 days. Do you have anything for a sore throat?
Yes, of course. I can recommend these lozenges. They are very good for sore throats.
Thank you. How often should I take them?
Take one lozenge every 4 hours, but no more than 6 per day.
Okay. Are there any side effects?
They may cause a little stomach discomfort, so take them on a full stomach if possible.
Oh, good. So, with pasta, I love pasta.
Yes, with pasta is fine. Also, are you taking any other medicine?
Yes, I am already taking some vitamins. Can I take this with other medicine?
Yes, that is fine, but I'm allergic to... Wait, do you have any allergies?
Oh, yes, I'm allergic to cats. Wait, no, I'm allergic to aspirin.
Good thing you remembered. Don't worry, these lozenges have no aspirin. You are safe.
Perfect. Is this available over the counter? Do I need a prescription?
No prescription needed. You can buy them right here. The pharmacist recommended them. They are very popular.
Thank you so much. I will follow the instructions on the label. I hope they help.
They should help with the sore throat very quickly. Feel better soon.
Oh, that was so much fun. I feel like I could use these phrases for real now.
You did amazing, Alex. And everyone watching, did you notice all the phrases we used? Incredible. Hey friends, if you are enjoying this conversation, please take 2 seconds and like this video. It really helps us reach more learners. And subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode.
And share it with a friend who is learning English. They will thank you, I promise.
Also, if you are still listening right now, comment the word medicine below. Just one word. We want to see who is still here with us.
Type medicine in the comments. It is our little code word. We love seeing your names down there. Sophie, I have to tell you my pharmacy story. It is embarrassing, but also very funny.
Oh yes, tell us everything. Wait, let me tell you what happened next. Actually, no. Alex, you go first.
Okay, so last winter I had a terrible cold. My nose was completely blocked. I went to the pharmacy with my dictionary on my phone.
Okay, I can picture this already. What happened?
So I walked in, I was very confident. I went to the pharmacist and I said, I need something for nose water.
Nose water?
I forgot the word for runny nose, so I said nose water. The pharmacist looked at me for 5 full seconds, total silence.
Oh no, that's not the best part though, is it?
No, because then she asked, do you have any allergies? And I panicked. I could not remember the English word for my allergy, so I took out my phone and I showed her a picture of a peanut.
A picture of a peanut. Alex, that is amazing.
She was very kind. She smiled and said, I'm allergic to peanuts? And I said, yes, exactly that. That is me.
Well, Alex, you found a creative solution. But after today, you can just say, I'm allergic to peanuts. No pictures needed.
I know. I'm allergic to peanuts. I practiced it 10 times after that, and the pharmacist recommended a good nasal spray. It should help with a runny nose very quickly.
Should help with. Alex, you used one of our expressions. Beautiful.
I did. I feel much better already just from telling that story.
Okay, now let's talk about some common mistakes. Alex, can you make some errors for us?
Of course, I'm very good at making errors. Okay, I have pain in my head.
Good try. That is understandable, but the natural way is I have a headache. We use headache as one word, not head pain.
Ah, I have a headache. Okay. What about I need medicines for my cold?
Many people say medicines, but in English we usually say medicine without the S. It's uncountable in this context. I need medicine for my cold.
Oh, medicine, no S. Got it. What about I am sick from 3 days?
Ah, this is a very common error. In English we say I have been sick for 3 days, not from. Always for with time periods.
I have been sick for 3 days. That is different from my language. Good to know.
And one more, can I take this medicine with other medicine? Actually, this is correct, but many people forget to ask this question at all. Always ask the pharmacist.
Yes, safety first. I will always ask, can I take this with other medicine?
Okay, friends, let's summarize the key phrases we used today. Are you ready, Alex?
Ready. Let's go.
We used I have a headache and I need something for my headache.
I have a headache. I need something for my headache. Got it.
We used do you have anything for a cold and how often should I take it?
Do you have anything for a cold? How often should I take it? Yes.
We used take 1 tablet twice a day and on an empty stomach.
Take 1 tablet twice a day. On an empty stomach. That means no pasta first.
Correct. We also used side effects. Is this available over the counter? Do I need a prescription?
Side effects. Over the counter. Do I need a prescription? Perfect.
Don't forget, I'm allergic to. Always important. And can I take this with other medicine?
I'm allergic to, no pictures of peanuts needed anymore, and can I take this with other medicine? Yes.
And finally, follow the instructions on the label. And I feel much better already.
Follow the instructions on the label. I feel much better already. That is true. I really do feel better.
Here is my bonus tip for today. Go to your medicine cabinet at home right now after this video and read the label in English. Look for the words dosage, tablet, twice a day, side effects. You will recognize them all.
Ah, that is such a great idea. Real practice with real medicine. No stress, just reading. I'm going to do that today.
And try using one of these phrases today, even if it's just practicing in front of the mirror. I'm allergic to. Say it 3 times. It will feel natural very quickly. And that's it for today's episode of Confident English Podcast. We hope you learned a lot and that you feel ready for your next visit to the pharmacy.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It takes 2 seconds and it means the world to us.
Share this episode with your friends who are learning English. This is exactly the kind of vocabulary they need in real life.
And remember, we are always here for you. Every week, a new episode, new phrases, new stories. We love being part of your English journey.
We really appreciate your support. You make this possible. Thank you so much for watching.
Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and remember, the pharmacy is not scary anymore.
Goodbye, everyone.
Happy learning. Bye-bye.